All right, brothers and sisters, nugget for the day. I'm back in Romans still. There's a lot in Romans. The line in Romans that really blessed me earlier, and I just kind of like bypassed a lot, just get to one scripture. But I'm reading another portion of the chapter again. What blessed me was Romans 8, verse 31. And Paul tells the Romans this: "What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" The reason why it ministers to me is I had two job interviews today, and I had to go back to another one. And the one job I really wanted that I really thought I was going to get, I got denied it. I thought it was a perfect fit. The background check came back. It was unsatisfactory. And I'm like, hold on, who did you, well, I don't understand. I don't got a background. I got, two things going on, but it's like, these are all what's happening. There's people here who are worse than that. And I was kind of getting hurt, thinking that maybe they got the wrong David again, because it's a common thing. My background, my identity, all that. It's always getting weirded up and all that. And I left kind of bummed, and they gave me numbers to call, and I was like, I'm like, Lord, help. Lord, what am I going to do? I need a job. This was the one I was banking on. This is the one I thought was a perfect fit. And the Lord said, do you love me? And I'm like, yeah, Lord. Now, mind you, I'm in the parking lot of this market. He goes, do you love me? And I'm like, yes, Father. He goes, do you trust me? I'm like, yes. He goes, then what's the matter? I go, I feel rejected. He's like, what did I tell you years ago? What did I tell you about rejection? And I'm like, I started crying in the parking lot. The world rejects and God protects. He goes, son, they're not rejecting you. I'm protecting you from something else. You see? And it hit me. And it hit me in the parking lot. Man, you're right, Father. You're right. If you are for me, then who's against me? And it reminded me of this morning's verse. It doesn't matter. The background check should have came back clean. But for some reason, it came back dirty or whatnot. They probably got the wrong David. But either way, I got denied employment. And I'm like, interesting, because I've never been denied employment before. But I see it as God being for me. He's protecting me. The world's not rejecting me. The world didn't shoot me down. God is just narrowing down the options and seeing if I trust him, if I love him still. A pastor once said, you may not always be able to rejoice in the circumstances, but you can always rejoice in the Lord. So brothers and sisters, always remember, when things are going so-called wrong, are they really wrong? Or is it God really putting things right? Maybe our perspective is wrong, or our desire was wrong. I have to admit, I wanted that job because it seemed like it was easy money. It was an easy pace, a lot more slower for me. And maybe it would have been too easy. And God knows better. Therefore, he's taking care of his son. And I love that. So, if God is for you, who can be against you? Don't worry about men of the world and people. If God is for you, then everything's going to be going towards you and from him to you, as long as you're walking in the Spirit. Brothers and sisters, I love you. Hey, peace be with you. I got one more interview in a bit. Let's see what happens. Keep me in prayer. Hey, choose wisdom over the world. God bless.